evening, brothers, sisters, and gender norm resistors. It's time for some more Escape Memoirs with me, your host, Ollamh. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yes, we are still in the interview phase, or I guess we're still getting to the interview. In questionable, okay, what is it? It's questionable, like questionable memories or questionable side jobs or something like that, I think. I forget what names they have for some of these. The third game, well, third-ish. The second one had a DLC, so, but we're interviewing. We are trying to get to an interview for a criminal organization that basically just kind of like helps take care of all sorts of ne'er-do-wells. And we are doing there very, very well. So, with that said, let's go ahead and jump into the game here. So far we have been hired to steal a gold nugget, got arrested as the person who hired us wanted us to. We escaped the jail. We escaped the bunker, the emergency bunker in the jail, and now we have gotten into the water treatment plant. We have this fucking thing. And we also have to reach the end, you need to push forward, find a path, and see the unseeable. Wait, what? So we have a bar, a lock, a sign that's bolted to that, and we don't actually need... Oh, so 3, 2, 1, 4? Okay. That was kind of weird. What do we have here? We have... All right. We have some lights, what looks like a well. A button here that doesn't have a light. Huh. All right, so... All right, so I'm thinking we're gonna need, like... Yeah, okay. I mean, that should work, right? There we go. Huzzah! Oh, there we go. Okay. Now, is this one gonna give us a different set of numbers? No. Okay, this one gives us the same set of numbers. Okay, so this one is the phosphorescent, and this one is green, blue, white, and pink. Green, blue, white, and pink. Okay. Now, if we look at this straight across, that would be a 2, a 0, an 8, and a 6. So 2086. Yes. Okay, so green, blue, white, and purple. And okay, let's take a look. Then we have white. Now this one, the next one is a little. That's a little strange. Hello there, Moon Mage. Welcome. All right, so it kind of goes. Green to blue to white to purple or pink, but they kind of fit into one another, which is a little strange. And this, yeah, this just by itself doesn't help us much. I'm gonna guess this one is probably the 6. Kind of, yeah. That's kind of what I was thinking too initially. So we could have a 5, a 9, or a 1. What could we make with these if we put these together? We could make the 9. We could make the 5, and we could make the 1. All right, we can make them all. Fantastic. Yeah, now we did find on this one, we did find some UV some UV parts that when combined create numbers. Like the UV creates a 2 on the top, a 0 on the next one. You can make an 8 with that one, and then you can make a 6 with the bottom one. So that one, that worked out just fine. And I think that's what it is it's like some of them were painted with UV light to tell us which ones we needed. Now what I'm curious about is why do some of these pillars and stuff have buttons? And why do none of these buttons do anything? All right, let's take a look over here real quick and see. So green, we have on the top row, green we have a 6 and a 4. Blue, we have a 5, a 9, and a 1. Right, we have a 6 and a 9, and then pink or purple, we have 8 and a 2. So, are we looking at like... All right, so let's bump you up to the 9. Say 8. Nine, no, okay. All right, so let's try the 4 then. 2, go up to 8. Nope, go back to 2, take this to 9. Go up to 8, go back to 2. So then we can take this up to 9, take this up to 8. Take back to 2, take this back to 6. 8, 2. Aha. Okay. I figured it was like, oh. Oh, now what the hell are you? Okay. You are telling us the pattern for the buttons. All right, so if we say start here, come across to here, and we come to wait, hang on a moment here. Okay, so got 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. We've got 1, 2, and we don't have like the third one. Unless there's like a button down in the middle of this. So if we say 1, 2, we come here, 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 and here. All right, so we need 5 buttons to create a circle. Wait. Oh. Okay, so we're looking at it like this. We would have to be looking at it like this then. All right, so we would say 1, 2, 3, 4, but that isn't quite right. Okay. So we say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so it would actually be this one, then here, to here, to here, to here, to here. Yes. Aha. So it was all about finding the way that it was needed to be orientated. Well, that looks like a door we're not going to need to go through. That one, too. All right. Secretary guidelines. Never let anyone enter the headquarters without permission. Remember to clean the floor every day. Remember to fill the coffee pot and the water dispenser every day. Make sure to keep the dirty cups in the top drawer and the clean ones in the one below it. If you receive confidential documents, you can store them temporarily in the locked drawer where we keep our payment money. When paying the employees, make sure to verify their identities before handing out the cash. The combination for the padlock is... Hey, I sent out the interview invitations before I got the message that the interview program had been delayed. It would be nice if I would be informed about any delays in the future. Have fun dealing with the people who come asking about the interview. Steve Williams. Right, so dirty cups, clean cups. And I'm guessing that's probably the pay. All right. Is that the coffee? No, that looks coffee. Must be the water dispenser. Okay. To anyone who is reading this, you probably have to delay the start of the new job interview program. While the setup is progressing relatively smoothly, we aren't done with the practical portion of the program. Today, me and the boys finally got around to finishing a lot of the work in the storage area, including digging the tunnel, setting up the padlocks, and some minor things. Additionally, while we were testing the pressure system, one of the pipes bursted, so that needs to be fixed as soon as possible. Just before I left, the new automated doors arrived, so Richard and I quickly installed them. They can be opened by calling the automated door service. Anyway, my vacation starts now, so I won't be around for the next 3 weeks. You can technically reach my by telephone, but please do not do that unless it is absolutely necessary. Bill Burrow, 826 something. All right, nothing in there. So this must be the automated door, right? Door and Stuff Corp. Ollamh Remote Door Service, door ID 312. So yeah, they kind of screwed us over here. So we need a key for that, which is probably locked in here. Nobody's cleaned any cups in a while. Nobody's refilled the water, like... Okay. I doubt we have any need of this outside of the last room, but you never know. All right, let's see if we can't figure this out here. So it looks like it's kind of got like a slight tilde type curl to it. I'm going to say 5019. I definitely think it's a 5. It might be an that might be a 9 and that might be an 8. Because both the 9 and the let's get it back to 0 real quick. They sure aren't giving us a lot of information on this, are they? Like, they like their coffee thick. Like, normally coffee isn't thick enough to when left in a ring to, you know, cast a shadow. I mean, I guess that could be a 7. There we go. It was a 7, not a 5. I thought about it and it's like, okay, well that you know, it depends on the typewriter. Well, we've got lots of money. All right, Arthur Brooks, pickpocket. Sarah Walker's a pickpocket. Richard Fox is a burglar. Ben Burrow is a pickpocket. Richard Wood is a handyman. Mark Hill is a handyman. Dane Turner is a bank robber. Edward Smith is a bank robber. Vincent Cox is a bank robber. Bill Hudson is a burglar. Gary Walter is a burglar. And John Smith is a burglar. Okay, so we have Ben Burrow, 321666.
The person you tried to call cannot be reached right now.
Okay, so he is somewhere with an 826 number. But let's see here. So yeah, me and the boys finished doing a lot of Richard and I. So Richard might be 350512.
The person you tried to call cannot be reached right now.
So yeah, this is Dorn Stuff Company. Yep, one of the phone numbers did at least. So all right. They can be opened by calling the automated door service. Right, but where are the... What's the number for the... I mean, we have the door ID number. We just don't know the... Right? Like, yeah, it's like, hey, okay. I mean, maybe they're figuring, hey, the boss knows the number. Is there anything else in here? No? Wait a minute. Why can't I, like, still look at that? That's a little weird. I'm sorry. Did they seriously like put this on with some tape? I mean, to be fair, most of the people in this setup are kind of, yeah, they are very absent-minded. All right, let's see who else we have here. We have Eartha Brooks. All right, so Wood, Smith, Cox. So you are 240512. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Okay, let's take a look and see. So burglar is 990. Robber. Okay, so the pick... Oh, now wait a second. So the pickpockets are end in 666. So why does... Right, Ben Burrow... Okay. Oh, okay. So this is Bill Burrow, not Ben Burrow. Okay, so everybody has their own unique three-digit prefix. It's their three-digit follow-up that is coded for their specific job. So we have 826 as his prefix, but then a handyman is a 512. All right. So 8, 2, 6, 5, 1, 2.
Hi, this is Bill. I'm currently on vacation and won't be around to answer the phone, so you get to enjoy this pre-recorded message. If you're calling because you're having problems with the automated doors, you'll have better luck calling the automated door service number, which is 023151. Anyways, I suppose you can leave a message after the beep if you want.
You suck, sir. You are horrible at your fucking job, and I hate you. And then, let's see here. So, the door code is 31... The door ID is 312. Okay. I was gonna say, I'm like, wait a second. Some of these numbers are lining up. What's going on with them? And then that was it. All right, so 0, 2... 3, 1, 5, 1.
You have called the Eldenburg Automated Door Service. If you want to talk to customer service, dial 1. If you need to have a door opened, dial 2. If you need assistance with door installation, dial 3. Please dial the ID of the door you wish to open. The door will open shortly. Thank you for using our service.
All right. And we're out. Scenario complete. The end. Okay, so we apparently we have questionable side stories. That's what it was. Questionable side stories. So apparently we got the job, I guess. So let's go ahead and quit that real quick, and let's take a look and see. I think the last one is Safe House. So let me go ahead and get that started up. All right, there we go. So yes, now we are apparently we have joined their organization, I guess. Ooh, this one has an intro.
Good morning, John. I hope you got out of jail all right.
Oh, hi, Mr. Wraithmore. Yeah, there were some complications, and we had to cut through the bunker underneath the police station, but we got out all right. Anyways, did you need something from me?
Well, yes. I have a quick delivery job for you. You see, the Brenton brothers are planning on pulling off a small bank heist tonight here in Eldenburg. They already arrived earlier today and are preparing for the heist in a vacant house next to the bank. Unfortunately, They forgot some of their tools in the safe house they were staying at in Lindbergh, and asked me if I could get somebody to fetch the tools for them.
Is that the safe house where Lars lives?
Yes, that is the one. It should be a quick job, 30 minutes at most. Just drive there, get the tools, drive back and drop them off. I have a car ready for you, with some instructions.
Okay, I'll get right on it.
All right. So we're working for Wraithmore again. This almost feels like it should have been before. This almost feels like it should have been before the questionable side jobs. Or maybe the questionable side jobs. I get the feeling that, like, the questionable side jobs either should have been first in the series. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna be... Okay, so... The masks are in the bedroom. The heist plans are... in the cellar. The drill is in the study. The detonator's in the technical room. Benton Brothers called. They are planning on pulling off a bank heist. Unfortunately, they forgot some of their tools in the safe house they were staying at, so they need you to fetch them. After you have collected those items, drive your car to the alley behind the bank and leave it there unlocked. After that, just walk away. And try not to draw any attention. Hey, we have our inventory back. Okay, I get the feeling that we need to put Oh, we can't go any further out into the street. This is not a proper VW bug, sir. The engine should be back here, and the trunk should be up front. Guys, I left you a message on the storage room door, but in my haste, I forgot to put all of the clues on it. Since I already locked everything up, I'll just leave you this note here and hope you will find it. Lars. Dear Benton Brothers, something urgent came up and I had to leave and lock the place up. I put in a new lock on the front door, and obviously I cannot write the combination on this paper, so you might need to wait for my return. While you wait, you might as well make yourself useful and do some tasks. Water the flowers, feed the birds, take the clothes off the clothesline, check the mail. All right. You locked... You locked your hose. That is a bit of a problem, sirs. Or sir. Oh. Water the flowers. Feed the birds. Aha. Okay. So that is like the cat-looking thing. All right, so that has a squiggly line, 2 dashes, 2 carrots, and a circle. Okay. So if we come over to this and we say, take a look at that, we want 2 carrots, 2 lines, 1 squiggly. Okay, so all of those will make up the cat. Okay, so here we have two horseshoes, 1 sideways carrot, 1 squiggly, and 1 circle. So take the clothes off the line was number 3. So we need 2 of those, 1 carrot, 1 circle. Yes. Okay. Feed the birds? Ah, there's the birdhouse. All right, so that would have 3 of the carrots. Four lines and a circle. All right. So 3 carrots. Three carrots, 4 lines, 1 circle. And then we can just figure out the rest. Easy peasy. Just since he didn't give us the code, they didn't give us the code to the sprinkler system. I mean, unless that's just 1, 2, 3, 4. No. Ah, oh, there it is. Okay. Well, once you have 3 out of the 4, it's pretty easy to figure out the 4th one. All right, so yeah, I don't think it's going to be as simple as he makes it sound. We have a key. But what does the key go to? Oh, you're a projector. Okay. All right. So this is the bedroom where the dynamite should be. Right? Like, seriously, this is, it's just weird. Please do not cross rope divider. And they're just like, fuck you. Visiting the tomb of King Omagor in Burgenland. Midsummer party at Ratsborough. Sightseeing at Church Anagello. Oh, there are cars going by. Okay. At least I closed the door so it's not just like standing open. Just see. Oh. Okay. Oh, we have a face. Doesn't seem to be any water. Okay, so we'll need to use the... Obviously, we're going to need water for something later. All right, they've locked the kitchen. You might notice there's a new padlock on this door. We had to store a certain item in there. So I added the lock for some extra security. If you absolutely need to get in there, the password is the same as the number on the good old Ratsborough, which is this house. Which is 36... So 536? Because they took the 5 off. All right, well, let's take a look at this picture here. Oh, yeah, the 6 might be actually be a 9. Yeah, 539. Yep, there we go. There's an envelope. Bob Smith. Okay. There are a lot of envelopes here. They're all going to different places, but they're all from Lindbergh. Don't touch. The lock control unit fell down and broke. Fortunately, I was able to create a makeshift controller with some of the old scrap we had laying around. If you absolutely need to open this, there is a data sheet in one of the drawers. Lars. This place is lousy with drawers. On, off. Okay. So we are looking at number 8. So A would need to be on. B would need to be on. Or wait, no. If this is 8, that's 3. Okay, so B needs to be on, J needs to be on. So does E, F, okay, but... Okay, so 3 is going out to there. You couldn't label the rest of the frickin' things, really? Lazy ass. All right. What if we try it just the way that it's oh. Oh, okay. So with just one on is okay, so that one is A. Well, that one is either A or C. Okay, so we found A and C because those are the only ones that have like a single one on. All right, let's see here. So A, B, and J. Aha. Okay, so we know that that is A. So A, B, and E. Okay, so this is E. Okay, so we have Let's go ahead and draw out a diagram here. So we've got what? We've got 10. All right, so we know that this one is E. That one is A. That one's B. We know the third one is C. We know the next to last is J. All right, so A, B, and E. Boom. Cool. A and B. Or no, just A. Because the one that was just A, B doesn't need to be off. But C and E do. So we know, yeah, that one's C. Okay, so let's take a look here. So we have C, E, all right, so yeah, we've got all of that. Cool. So now we know this one is C. So with C on, B on is fine. But see, if we turn this one on, it goes off because that's E. All right. So, see here, we still need to figure out D, F, G, H, and I. All right, okay. So if we say B on, J on, E on, we need F and H. All right, so okay, so that one is E with possibly a D and a G. Yes. Okay, so we know that one of those has to be a D, one of those has to be a G. All right, so well, both of those need to be off for number 3. Okay, so we need to know this one, and this one. Oh, hello. Okay. So F, H, and I. If F, H... Okay, so 7 needs G and I on. Okay, let's see which one. So F, H, and I. Okay, so F, G, and I. All right, so it would be one that only needs 2 of them on. Wait, so those would be D or F? Or G and I. Of course, the J doesn't really tell us anything. But we do know this one is C, so if we flip this one on, that one goes off. So I'm guessing that one's... Right, so is there one that's C, D, and F? No. Okay. Give me just a moment here. I need to go. I need to take a real quick trip and let my brain unfog. So we'll be right back. right. So, yeah, let's keep that in our hand here. All right. So, let's take a look and see. Okay, so A, B, and J. A, B, and J is there. A, B, just A would be there. So, yeah, that's 8. So, that is definitely A. That has to be A. All right, so with that known as A, so we say A, B, and E. So that one's got to be E. Okay, so we've got A, B, and E for sure. So let's take a look and see. All right, so we're pretty sure this is C. But see, we need to turn A off in order for C to work, and it does not rely on B. So, but it would turn off on with A on, with J on, or with E on. So, yeah, that one's definitely C. So we know E. So E. So let's see here. So E, D, and G. Okay. So D and G with J on would turn off. So is there one with just D and G? There's D and F. There's D, F, and H. But see, we know that it has to have, or no, sorry, that's A. So, all right, we know that there's, okay, so A. B and E. Okay, so this is C flipping back and forth. So C with D and E, D and F. So D and F, but then if we flip C on, it turns off. That would be number 1. So D and F plus H would turn on number 4. So I'm pretty sure that last one's got to be H. All right, so let's take a look here. So D and F. So one of those needs to be on, but we don't really have one that requires. Okay. So let's turn on B and J. So J needs to be on. H needs to be on. We know F needs to be on. Okay. So that is, one of those is D, one of those is F. So we just have I. So this one might be, this one might be I, this one might be I, or it might be G. Which both of those need to be off. So, all right. B, E. All right, let's turn everything off and see what we've got here. So we've got E, B, H, J. We need F. All right, A is off. B is on. C is off. D would need to be off. E is on. F is on. Oh, we need to actually flip this switch. Aha. There we go. Okay, I didn't know we needed to actually flip a damn switch. But we have the detonator. Don't mind me. Hello. Nice car, sir. Very stylish. All right. Uh-oh. Lars! After I dropped off the package that we were supposed to send to Mr. Milberg, I realized I'd gotten the address wrong. Unfortunately, I couldn't get it out of the mailbox, so we had to steal the whole thing. Fortunately, it had been emptied a few hours earlier, so we still have a whole week to return it before they come to empty it next time. Okay, so... I'm guessing we're gonna need to... figure out the code for CIC MII PAC Okay, do I need a shovel for something? Am I gonna be digging shit up? All right. Guys, I managed to get a great last-minute deal on a flight to Vilberg, so decided to start my vacation early. I quickly finished installing this last lock, but I trust that you can figure it out. However, be careful, as the paint in the cellar might still be wet. Right, and... so... Green and blue. Okay, so... Oh, good gods. Why? Why do you have to... Who the hell, like, employs these people? Seriously. I would love to know how the hell these guys passed that fucking, that exam to get into the organization. I noticed that someone had installed one of these crappy surplus padlocks to the faucet in the yard. I couldn't get it open, so I'm wondering if you managed to change the combination. I thought that these things were manufactured with the current year as the predetermined password, and that they had a manufacturing defect that made changing the password impossible. Jack. Yeah, there is a way to change the combination, but it involves dismantling the whole thing and tinkering with the interiors. So it's not really worth doing. I tried it on that lock since I heard Frank mentioning it. Anyway, the new combination on that one is 5555. Okay. We can get water. Okay, but but the water is turned off for some reason, which I'm gonna guess is probably this thing. Which I have no idea what I'm doing with that. All right, let's continue opening drawers and stuff. Collectible. It's a bear in a mask. So apparently Lars is kind of like taking over for Frank. Did Frank finally piss enough people off that they gave him the boot? Or is he like working for the military now? All right. I forgot to put all of the clues on it since I had already locked everything up. I'll just leave this note here. Right. Okay, so... Okay, so everybody's got 4. So down, up at an angle, and over. Okay. You definitely need to be going down. Yeah, your notes aren't exactly helpful there, Frank. Or Lars. Whoever the hell you are. Oh, hello. I was not anticipating just like getting all up in the fireplace here. Okay, so there's like an arrow. Wait, are you one of these keys? Yes, you are. Okay. All right. Nails. That's a lot of nails, sir. All right, you are plugged. You are plugged in.
A group of criminals stole a mailbox from in front of Lindbergh Central Bank 2 days ago. Eyewitnesses state that a group of men dressed in dark clothes used tools to rip the mailbox from the ground, stuffed it in the back of their car, and drove off. Police ask that anyone who knows anything about this event gets in contact. That's all for now.
Are you dreaming of a trip around the world? Or even just a trip to Nowhere? We here at Declare have a new limited time offer, a 50% discount on all flights. Direct flights to Nowhere, now starting at 90 marks. Eclair. Travel with comfort. Travel with speed. Travel with style. Eclair. This week's TV program's on Channel 1. Will Clara and Mark get together? And who exactly is Robert's father? Find out in the exciting season finale of Broken Hearts. Also, do not miss the bone-chilling premiere of Cloudy Days this Sunday.
It's a secret?
Marilyn Lintwood. A mother, a farmer, and a patriot. Vote for Marilyn Lintwood in the Lindbergh mayoral election. The only option who will put a stop to those pesky burglars. A vote for Marilyn Lintwood is a vote for our future.
Wait a minute. Okay, so no, I was hoping that.
Good afternoon. The police are looking for eyewitness accounts of a crime that took place 2 days ago in Lindbergh. According to the police, a group of criminals stole a mailbox from in front of Lindbergh Central Bank.
Okay. That's. No idea what that combination could be. All right, let's keep looking around here. So that is locked, but how do we unlock it? Okay. Yeah. It's they are not these I get the feeling these may be the same people that were like originally like staking out the house that we eventually had to rob because because they're idiots. I feel like we should have like some kind of a clue as to that one, rather than just like, oh hey, light up all the lights. Wait. So today's date. Okay. So we need today's date, or this year. We need to know what year this is. What year are we in? Because I think that's the same. Yeah, that's the same type of lock as this one. So if we can figure out what year we're in. What are you? Oh. Okay, so you're giving us the streets of Lindbergh. Okay. So like Burglar Street 215. Okay, so there's Burglar Street. Okay. Cool. So we can't together with the guys at Ollamh Beach. Can I get it like a newspaper or something? Projector's missing a lamp. Okay. So all of these are locked. So we know a bunch of we know a lot of what a decorative statue? Something strange about that.
95, 96, 97. Oh, I didn't see you there. My name is Tommy. Do you want a body like mine? Let's get to work building muscle and burning those calories.
Not really. Your elbows look
We have
kind
all
of
sorts
jacked.
of exercising equipment, such as this thing. These dumbbells. Some lifting racks. All sorts of weights, barbells, and whatnot. If you feel like smacking something, we also have this punching bag. Tommy's Gym.
Are
Okay.
you dreaming of a trip around the world? Or even just a trip to Vilberg?
So we need a lamp for this. Well, there's the actual bear that... Huh. That all of the little things are... modeled after. Like I just can I just get like a can I get a newspaper or something? Wait a second. So you would need what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You would need 1, 2, 3, 4. So you, okay, there. You would need 1, 2, 3, 4. You would need 6. Yeah. I feel like we're missing something here. Yeah, like a calendar, anything with this year's date. Huh. Where did I put that down? All right. Right. Storage room door. Okay. We know that that goes there. Okay, so let's take a look at this. So we have the study there. This is this door here goes to the cellar. The storage room, yeah, is right there. We also have the kitchen, which is locked. All right. Let's come over to the storage room here real quick, and we're going to go ahead and use a hint. Look for more clues. Looks like more clues. Okay, how about the cellar? This guy? More clues need to be found. It seems that those sliding pieces overlap certain squares, causes the lights to turn on. Maybe it's possible to find a position to turn on all of them. Okay. So it is about the squares that... So... Okay, so we need these two squares to be on. And this one to be on. So we need these two squares, these two squares. And this one. I think. Nope. Okay, just those two. Okay, so those two and those two. That one. Okay, so it looks like this one needs to go here. And this one needs to go here. So now we need to just find the space for this one. Aha! No, open. Open it. Yes. We have a lock handle. Okay. Does this come in here? Aha! This opens up the kitchen. Okay. We have a sponge. Fantastic. Beer, cheese, sausage, eggs, milk, an apple. I don't think I should eat their food. Oh, 1961. Okay, so we know it's 1961. Okay, so we can say we can turn one of them off at a time. So if we turn red off, so if we turn blue off, and now we turn... There we go. Okay. All right. Cool. Oh, my God. All right, let's turn yellow off. Okay. And... all right. All right, so that's got the blue in place. Now if we take the red... No. Okay, so say take the red. Now seclude the blue. Seclude the yellow. Seclude the blue. Yellow. Blue. All right, so when we move, but see, now we can't get the, okay, so we need the red up here. So we need the red right there. If we seclude the blue, move you guys up. All right. No. Damn it. Oh my god, this one is just annoying as hell. We want to keep the red right there. So seclude that one there. Okay. Now then. We can get the red up there. But getting the yellow here. All right. That's got that one there, which is great, but the red can't go anywhere where it can't go where it needs to. Oh, unless we say... There we go. All right. Okay, so now then. So, all right. If we seclude the red... Seclude the blue... All right. That's almost right, but we want the blue and the yellow reversed. Okay, and that is not right. God damn. Oh, this is just fucking doing my head in. All right. All right. So now if we say everything up, and we say yellow don't move. No. Yeah, yellow don't move, blue don't move. Yellow stay still. Now we say over. Blue don't move. God damn it. I just fucked everything up, didn't I? Okay. All right. Yellow don't move. Okay, so that's there. Great. But now... I need to get the yellow. Okay, so I need to get the yellow over to there. If I say take you there, blue, you stay put. Okay. So now I think I actually have it. Provided that I don't fuck things up. So, we want both of you to move up. Both of you to move over. Up. Nope, fucked it up. Damn. Oh, this one is just gonna drive me fucking... Yeah. Okay, red, stay still. Now, red, move over, up, over. Down. Yellow, don't move. Up. Now, yellow, you can move. Ah, fuck. Ah, god damn. Yeah, this is just, this is starting to get real aggravating. Okay. No, everything can move. Now, we want yellow to stay put. Okay. God damn it. Fucking why? Just fucking why? All right. All right, so blue is in. Now red, do not move. Blue, don't move. Red, don't move. Blue, do not move. All right. So yellow, don't move. Now red don't move. So red can go up. Yellow stay put. Blue stay put. Everything shift back. Blue don't move. Red do not move. Over. Now if we move everything over, keep the red still. There we go. Finally. Oh my fucking god. Box of masks. Wait, they forgot their fucking masks? Are you kidding me? And I really don't feel like this should be open to everybody while we're putting stuff in. Okay, we got their masks. Hallelujah. So, right, and the dynamite is here. Or, oh, wait. Oh. So it looks like that code is supposed to go... Oh, maybe that's supposed to... Oh. Oh. All right. We have dynamite. Okay. All right. Now we have some forward motion. Okay, so we have a sponge. Sponge is too dry. Right, well, somebody forgot to pay their fucking water bill, so... Uh-oh. Oh, no. What is the... Important, the stove's gas connections are a bit leaky, so remember to shut off the main gas valve in the technical room when you're done using the stove. Gas seems to be off. Well, then why did you let me open the bread box? All right, let's see here. Oh. Dear residents of Lindbergh, during week 29, we will be performing mandatory maintenance work on the local water lines each day. The work will begin in the morning and end around 1800 hours. When the work is being done in your section, you may experience a few hours without water as the water lines will close during the maintenance. The day and location of the schedule is as follows. There seems to be something wrong with one of the safes. It seems that if I mess around with it for a couple of minutes, it starts to overheat. Anyway, I put it inside the freezer to cool it down. Lars, I did that thing that you asked me to do, and in the process, my clothes and boots get covered in ash and soot. I sent them to the cleaners, so don't be alarmed when somebody eventually arrives to drop them off. P.S. Somebody should probably clean the floor. Right, so the thing... All right, let's see here. Guys, please make sure to store any hazardous stuff inside the fireproof box. Joe just had another incident where a match ignited and some papers caught fire. Speaking of hazardous stuff, there was that bundle of dynamite laying around in the kitchen. I couldn't remember the password for the box, so I temporarily stored the dynamite in the locked drawer in the bedroom. It might be smarter to actually store it in the fireproof box. Anyone know the word for it? Or was there a method to figure it out? It's a secret. All right. So the fireproof box is just literally, it's a secret. But for now, we're going to have to save and end for today because we've already been going for 2 hours and 20 minutes. So, yeah. But we're on to helping the gang. We apparently got hired, so yay. Anyway, as always, thank you guys very much for watching. If you liked the video, don't forget to hit the like button. If you're new here, consider prodding that subscribe button. Don't forget, the top link in the description down below will take you to a fourth wall page where we have all kinds of things like our Fallout-inspired t-shirts, our South Park-inspired mugs, and much more. If you want to be kept up to date of when we go live, you can ring the bell, but also check out the social media links down below because YouTube isn't great about notifying you guys of when I go live. That's everything from the Facebook page to the permanent invite for the Discord server, where I make sure to notify you guys of when we go live. For example, tomorrow at 8 p.m. Central Time, we are going to be kicking off Call of the Elder Gods. And then that following midnight, we're going to be continuing on with Power Wash Simulator 2's Star Wars DLC. All that so that you can stay tuned for more from Ollamh Productions. Cheerio!